Hold on to your crowns because today we're unraveling a royal mystery that's been simmering for years. Have you ever noticed something off about Meghan Markle's pregnancies? The kind of subtle inconsistencies that make you tilt your head and wonder. Well, those quiet questions are about to explode into a bombshell revelation. A woman, identified as DL, has just come forward with claims so extraordinary they could shatter the carefully crafted image of the Duchess of Sussex and rock the very foundations of the monarchy. If you thought you knew the story, prepare to be absolutely stunned. For a long time, royal observers have felt a strange sense of unease about Meghan Markle's pregnancies. Little things didn't quite add up. A baby bump that seemed to vanish and reappear, or media strategies that felt unusually controlled compared to other royal births. This growing suspicion wasn't just idle gossip, it was fueled by a series of inconsistencies that left many questioning the narrative. Now, with a woman stepping forward, these past doubts are transforming into very serious accusations, painting a picture of an elaborate deception rather than simple privacy. The core of this bombshell story comes from a woman known only as DL, who has publicly declared she is the biological mother of both Archie and Lilibet. Her claim is that she was hired as a secret surrogate through a California-based agency with strict promises of confidentiality. DL alleges she was kept entirely out of the public eye, while Meghan Markle, it's claimed, went through the motions of a feigned pregnancy. This isn't just a casual accusation. It paints a picture of a meticulously planned and executed operation designed to maintain secrecy at all costs, potentially even deceiving the public. If DL's astonishing claims hold any truth, the fallout for Meghan Markle's public image would be catastrophic. Her carefully cultivated persona as a strong, independent royal mother would crumble, replaced by a narrative of deception. But the implications don't stop with Meghan. Prince Harry is also squarely in the crosshairs. He's either painted as incredibly naive, completely unaware of an alleged years-long deception, which many find highly improbable, or far more damningly, as an active participant in a monumental cover-up. This situation leaves Harry in an incredibly precarious position, caught between alleged family secrets and his own integrity. Both of Meghan's pregnancies were shrouded in an unprecedented level of secrecy, standing in sharp contrast to typical royal protocol. We saw none of the usual public media briefings, the traditional hospital exit photos, or the numerous public appearances that usually accompany royal births. This unusual secrecy always raised eyebrows, but now with DL's claims, it takes on a whole new meaning. Footage from 2019, which seemingly showed Meghan's baby bump appearing to fold, had already sparked the moon bump theory, suggesting prosthetic bellies. With these new allegations, that theory, once dismissed as outlandish, now gains a chilling plausibility. DL's story isn't just a vague accusation. It's reportedly incredibly detailed, complete with claims of supporting evidence like medical documents, hospital bills, and signed non-disclosure agreements. She alleges she was isolated during the pregnancies and then abruptly discarded after the births. Adding another layer of suspicion, Archie's birth certificate initially removed Meghan's legal name, Rachel Meghan Markle, replacing it only with her royal title. This anomaly, once a curiosity, is now being scrutinized as potential legal maneuvering, perhaps to avoid complications if indeed Meghan wasn't the biological mother. These combined elements paint a concerning picture of deliberate concealment. Meghan Markle's various statements about her pregnancy timelines have always been a source of confusion, and now they're being re-examined through a much more critical lens. For instance, claiming to be 6 months pregnant just weeks after stating 5 months during the Morocco trip is no longer seen as a simple misstatement. Instead, these inconsistencies are now being viewed by many as calculated deceptions designed to maintain a fabricated narrative. The stakes here are incredibly high. If Prince Harry was aware of an alleged surrogacy and knowingly allowed a fabricated pregnancy story to unfold, it could constitute constitutional fraud. This isn't just about personal reputation, it impacts royal succession and the very legitimacy of the monarchy. Perhaps one of the most striking aspects of this unfolding drama is Meghan Markle's absolute silence. Despite the gravity of DL's strong and very public allegations, Meghan has issued no denials, initiated no lawsuits against her accusers, and posted no statements whatsoever. This lack of response is being widely interpreted as either an admission of guilt or a sign of panic. Meanwhile, Prince Harry is reportedly under immense stress, isolating himself and frequently arguing with Meghan. While she is said to be focused on damage control, Harry is allegedly grappling with profound questions of loyalty and fear, caught in a deeply personal and public crisis. In a move that could definitively alter the course of this entire saga, DL has reportedly agreed to undergo a DNA test to substantiate her claims. Such a test would provide irrefutable biological evidence, capable of either validating or shattering the entire narrative Meghan Markle has presented. Within the palace, the situation is reportedly a silent crisis mode. The royal family is said to be urgently reviewing royal protocols and succession rules, with serious discussions about potential title retractions on the table. Simultaneously, DL's legal team is said to be preparing sworn statements and actively pushing for a televised deposition, signaling an escalating legal battle that could have unprecedented repercussions for the monarchy. So, what do you make of all this? The allegations from DL are incredibly detailed, and the silence from Meghan Markle is truly conspicuous. If these claims prove true, we're looking at one of the biggest royal scandals in modern history, with huge implications for the Sussexes and the monarchy. The offer of a DNA test from DL is a game changer, and the palace's reported silent crisis mode suggests they're taking this very seriously. We'll be keeping a close eye on every development. What's your take on this bombshell? Let us know in the comments below. Hit that like button if you found this insightful, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the royal world. Until next time, stay curious.